So the male lead is finally told the truth about the main character's feelings, about how the main character actually did care and love for him. Because again, the main character is a tsundere. The childhood sweetheart reminds the male lead of all the way the main character cared for him and loved him back before, the competition. And she doesn't know what happened at the competition for him to hate and despise the main character and why he never returned after he was, supposedly back from the dead. She doesn't know what happened, if it was truly terrible and vile to the point that the male lead could not forgive the main character. At least now forgive the main character. Do not call him by Sujin, call him teacher anymore, because he doesn't deserve it after, causing the main character to die and having the main character thrown in prison for not standing up for the main character for all the things that the main character did for him. And I'm like, girl, are you kind of forgetting, yeah, it wasn't the main character, it was the original host, but girl, are you kind of forgetting that before your guys' teacher stood up for the male lead, he was the one causing the male lead to be physically, emotionally abused, was using the male lead like free labor? Him going to prison was also for the fact that there was rumors and stories about his mistreatment and hatred towards disciples. It wasn't the main character, so the main character didn't deserve to be punished for the original host's acts. But, again, if the male lead outright told everyone that the main character attempted to kill him and threw him into the abyss, no one would have sided with the main character. Yeah, he would have to tell the truth of him being a demon. Again, no one would side with him if he revealed he was a demon. But again, the main character caused him horrible treatment, and then the main character would not show his true feelings. Kept acting like a tsundere, acting heartless and cruel, and telling the male lead that he was a monster to the male lead's face. And that wasn't even the system. The system gave him an option to say, oh yeah, I regretted it, and his true feelings, but nah. He decided to be completely and utterly, just sit there and be silent. It's no surprise the male lead misunderstood the main character. I mean, he probably thought the main character was only nice and kind to him so later he could stab him and make him more horrible feeling. Even he wonders why the male lead, the main character wouldn't show his true feelings and was acting the way he does. Yes, she only saw the, years passed by, she only saw the good, and, they also tell, the male lead how the main character wouldn't come back to their peak, how he hid in seclusion, what he did for the male lead, as a gravestone. And I'm like, yeah, he did that because he was mourning the male lead, but he also did it because he isn't healthy enough to be peak leader. He has two other peak leaders supporting him health-wise. And also the fact that he doesn't really do his job as peak lord anyways. When the male lead was still around at their peak, he was dropping off all his work on his other head disciple, the ex-bully, and the male lead. The ex-head disciple now returned back to head disciple, and the male lead, he was dropping all of his work. So again, the male lead assumed the reason why the main character was so kind and caring for him, so the main character could get free labor and realized, oh, if he was more kinder and nicer, the male lead would be wanting to do the free labor more wisely. Come on. Come on. But yeah, I do feel bad for the main character with this misunderstanding. It's the same with the main character and male lead from White Cat Sujin. The husky and his white cat Sujin. If they just talked to each other and talked about their feelings, half of this stuff wouldn't happen between teacher and student. If only our Sujins weren't so tsunderes.